is Alyssa Adams, and I'm the Parks Interpretive Specialist here at the Mount St. Helens Visitor Center. You can't see the mountain today, so here's a picture for you. I love my job here with Washington State Parks, and most of the time you'll find me doing things like staffing our visitor center, giving educational ranger programs to our visitors, cleaning the bathrooms. And though those things are all great and dandy, sometimes my day is extra neat. Today is one of those days, because a visitor dropped off a box of Mount St. Helens memorabilia items. Wow! And I have a feeling this was stored in their attic for the past 40 years. I can't wait to see what's inside. But wait a sec. When we receive a donation like this, there's actually a very special process we follow, and it starts with a call to collections. And today, we're going on a behind-the-scenes adventure to learn how this works. Come join me. Actually, I'm gonna need this camera and tripod. Okay, little box, are you ready? Here we go, hold on tight. I'm gonna need this.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, how are you today?
It's great to see you.
It's good to see you too. Thank you so much for having me today.
Hi, Alyssa. What have you brought us today?
Well, you'll have to see.
Methinks you have a bit of volcanic ash here.
Where are we going? Is this where we're going?
No, come back this way.
Okay.
This is where we're going. Authorized personnel only.
So I'm totally allowed, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's go. What you up to?
Well, you noticed how dirty that box was that you brought us? Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know how many insects might be in there. And so the best thing we can do is to freeze out the insects in order to make sure they don't make it into the rest of our collections.
Ice cube artifacts. Show me around, why don't you?
All right. Welcome to collections.
Oh. Well, I'm glad I got a chance to sneak away from the park today and come and visit both of you. Speaking of which, can you tell me where we are and what you do for the agency? I bet viewers want to know.
Well, Alyssa, we are at an undisclosed location somewhere in Washington State. Alicia Woods, Statewide Curator of Collections.
Natalie Summers, Collections Assistant.
That's incredible. I bet many of our park visitors didn't even know your amazing team is here doing the fabulous things you do. Speaking of which, what exactly is collections?
Washington State Parks Housing Facility is where all objects, specimens, and paper-based collections are housed with care following a strict set of standards or based on indigenous community needs. Here, we perform the careful, sound, and responsible documentation and stewardship of the agency's human and natural history collections that are held in trust for the citizens of Washington State and made accessible for the public's benefit.
Okay, well, that makes sense. I bet your work takes you all across our state to numerous parks to protect the many cultural and historical resources found there. Do you love what you do?
How could we not? We get to work with our archaeology team.
our exhibit program coordinator, interpretive specialists, and folk life and traditional arts staff,
and our public affairs office, which includes public announcements, social media posts, and program videos. We also get to give presentations at schools. Dinosaurs.
fossils, and meteorites.
And help students, teachers, and historians with research.
You know, working at Mount St. Helens, I've grown to realize how special this mountain is to so many people. I regularly get to hear about their May 18th, 1980 eruption stories and learn about that monumental day through their memories. Can you tell me what it's like here at Collections? I bet you have a lot of artifacts.
Oh goodness, Alyssa, we sure do. You want to see?
Yeah?
As you know, at least a couple of decades separate each of the three of us. I'm the only person in the room that can tell you what it is like here in Washington State before and after May 18th, 1980. For you and Natalie, it takes all the pieces we can find to recreate as much of both eras to give you some semblance of the impact of that one day. We do that with tangible things.
Tangible, like I can touch them?
Yeah. Some of the coolest items we get in are magazines.
And photographs.
Natalie, what's one of your favorite Mount St. Helens artifacts?
Probably this 1938 camp songs book from the YMCA camps.
I have to say, today's been a great day together. But my big question is, why? Why does our agency do this? Why do we have collections?
Well, Alyssa, Natalie, Washington State Parks has gorgeous properties. Every property has its own story to tell. One of the best ways we could tell that story is through our artifacts. And the first step to using the artifacts is making sure that we've preserved them properly.
For generations to come.
Many.
Wow. Well, I definitely feel like I'm leaving my donation box in good hands. Hi, little box. Don't worry, I'll be back for you later. Well, I look forward to coming back next week as you process all the artifacts I brought.
Until next time.
I think it's time to go back to the park. Bye.
I want to show you something. Alicia's sanity.